Hi, Larry Haynes, Power Cycle Trading. Well, in this kind of market environment, where we've had a big sell-off, the last couple of weeks, NASDAQ, S&P 500, Russell, the Diamond or the Dow, we've had this huge move. We spiked down to these lows last, on Friday on the 9th, and now we're trying to get back into, these retracement zones. So when the markets are still kind of unsure of the overall market direction, which could be starting to stabilize, push up, or could be in a process of rolling back over, I like to be very selective and have selective longs and selective shorts. So here's a short trade setup that looks pretty decent for an additional downside move, and it's on the stock ULTA, ULTA. So this is one that's had a really big move down. You can see it made a high back here on the January the 1st. Here's the weekly, and then you can see it really broke down. So it stalled out right into the 200-day moving average. It's below all of its major moving averages. That's the 200-day moving average, 150-day moving average. You can see the 8 exponential moving average cross the 21, cross the 50 right here. 50 starting to turn down, so you can see all that volatile price action. So this is a short trade setup looking for a break back below these prior lows here, 205, with the target down here to about 195, coming into around the 200-week moving average right here. So a real low defined risk way to do this trade setup is just to use the old put debit spread. So here's what that looks like. So set this up with a 23 February series. So that's not for this Friday's expiration, but next week's expiration. So just bought the 202.5 put, sold the 200. Just a narrow $2.5 wide spread. Pick that up at 70 cents debit. So that's your max at risk, $70. Currently going at 85. So very defined low risk trade. Got into it at 70. Currently at 85, still a good place to look at getting that, but at 70, you've got a potential for 180, potential profit at expiration. So really nice positive risk ratio, and the chart setup looks good too. So there's no perfect market environment, but this looks like a good trade shot to the downside. So I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you on the next video update.